Today's vlog I already got edited, but I'm calling an audible. I want to change it a little bit because today we're going to be picking up the car. The convertible is going to be brought back to us fresh from Georgia. It's being brought back in an enclosed trailer. Nobody's seen it. I haven't taken any pictures of it. Family hasn't seen it. Jalen hasn't seen it. So everybody's going to see it for the first time. I might as well add this at the beginning of the footage that I already had edited instead of simply just sitting in the room talking about it, because you know we got to fix it, right? We got to bring it back. The comeback will be strong. Let's head on down to Richmond and let's pick up the car. So we here at the house in Richmond. The truck's about 20 minutes away at this point, but we're all set up for him to come on in and park. I lost a fuel tank on my way down here. That sucks. I hate having to rebuy shit that I already had, but then I hate being a bozo and not fully securing my shit as I'm traveling, so that's on me. But truck is on its way. Car will be here in about a couple minutes. Pop's sitting right there. He gonna get to see how the car got fucked up or how bad it is. Jalen's upstairs doing his classwork, so he'll see it when he gets out of class, essentially. So, oh man. Boy, there's some real rich shit going on at this location I'm at. Look at these big ass houses on the lake. God damn, cuz. Big ass Pepto-Bismol ass house right there. Whew. Rich. So I'm getting dressed because I just got a phone call, said get your ass ready. We about to come pick you up and go take a COVID test. This is hilarious, this is good, this is great because I get to get out and about. There's one catch to this. This is really funny, this is a hilarious catch. The other competitors, you think, oh man, this is cool, you get to meet who you're competing with, right? Kind of. We can't talk. And the reason why this is about to be so funny to me is because it's an incredibly awkward situation. This is funny because I live for shit like this. I'm like good with awkward situations. That's hilarious. So apparently they're putting me in the premiere episode, the launch of the whole thing. Some of the things that I was told is like mind-boggling. Now I gotta go to the second floor and have a production meeting. I guess my showmates we'll just call them quote unquote competitors. We're not competing against each other. We're competing against another faction of drivers that we won't know, we won't meet. This is wild interesting. They just sent me up a ton of waters, envelope full of money. My thought process is I ain't gotta eat. I'm gonna buy tires. This is it's mind-blowing. So let me get ready. I gotta go to second floor to meet with everybody. Never seen everybody, but I guess I'm gonna see them and know who they are when I see them. Game face, y'all. This is game face.
Day 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, look what we got here, though. Look what we got here, baby. Gerald and I are back reunited.
A few moments later.
Welcome to my temporary humble abode, where I've done nothing but drink a lot of water and Red Bulls, and brush my teeth a lot, and then not sleep under the covers, sleep on top of them because I don't trust stuff. Drink a lot of water, watch a lot of Gumball, and drink more Red Bull, watch YouTube, edit, and then look at like building rooftops. Yeah, it's not quite much to look at, not a great view here. There's a river over there. This is where I've been at for the past few days. Well, gave my helmet. Everything is real. Audio department is wiring the car and my helmet up. It's a very confusing and bizarre experience so far. I know it's all going to be enjoyable once you guys see the final product. Shit, hell, by the time I get to drive. We already got like one big stress point, but I can't do anything about it. No clue how my entire brake reservoir went dry. I had no brakes when I got to the car there at the compound, so I have to figure that out. But until then, whatever. Let me get back to editing. I've pretty much been forced here in this hotel room due to what I was required to do for the show. And now that that's over, it's time for me to get to the house. I get to get out of this place. I didn't really get to experience what Augusta was about, but I had a dope experience I was able to partake in here for the time that I was here. So you're cool, just pull left right here and park right in front. So if you want to, yeah, because you could pull right here and then make a stop right there, and we can offload, and we should be good to go.
Wait.
All right, it's back. Got some bruises. Let's say that.
Nobody knows what the car looks like, so I guess you're going to see it for the first time.
Yeah. Not too much work. It's not too much work. Just pull.
What are you holding the camera at?
Your chest.
I know, you don't have to hold it in one place. This basically, it's, yeah, so it's not a ton of work. That's why I stopped. As soon as they made impact, I said, fuck that.
But we're gonna have to do some frame pulling.
From what I saw, I don't think so. Everything looked okay as far as that's concerned. So we'll see control arm, and if everything points straight from the control arm, then we're good to go. Just replace fenders, front bumper, clean it up, paint it, replace mirror obviously, and we're good to go.
At least the RPF ones are still good.
Yo, shout out to Inky, because those wheels directly took a solid hit that I did not think that they survived. I did not think those wheels were fine. I thought they were for sure broken in pieces, and I was just like, my main thought, I'm sitting there like, how are they gonna transport this? Because I didn't bring any extra wheels, especially because I run the staggered 17 in the front, 18 in the back. I was like, even if I brought extra wheels, the rears are too wide to fit on the front because they hit the suspension. Because I've tried it before. But yeah, they did not break. Those wheels are fine. So that's a big plus for NK. Because, you know, that's like, I think my 6th set of buying these. And this is why I buy them. They've taken hits at the track with other people. They've gone through potholes. They've done
a lot of things.
And now we can add head-on collision, because that was the side that was hit.
I can see.
It was blasted. And that wheel went inside the other guy's wheel well. The two wheels passed each other. My wheel broke his control arm and everything.
Good.
And it it went inside his whole thing. There's skid marks. Once we get all the dirt, you'll see there's skid marks.
I can see it on the fender. Yeah, I can see, because the
Dude,
wheel well inside is
ran me over, bro. He ran me over. Like, that shit was funny. It was funny after I calmed down. It got funny. It wasn't
funny in the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, sir. I told myself, manage your attitude, because I felt it.
Tingle.
I felt the attitude.
About to come out.
I felt the attitude coming on, man. My face was changing. There's all these cameras in my face. I'm like, they see this, because I have my clear visor, right? I'm like, bring it down.
We'll do all the yelling in the hotel.
No. By the time I got to the hotel, I had the situation managed. I understood exactly what it was. You know what I mean? Because at first you're just confused as to what the hell just went on. After that, you're like, you know what? This is entertainment. The car kind of got sacrificed for entertainment. So the sacrifice was tempered. I guess you could say it was. It didn't get maxed out.
Yeah. I mean, at least now we have some souvenirs to put up somewhere.
What souvenirs?
From Fender.
Oh, you want to keep those?
Yeah.
All right. I was hoping that they were going to throw my broken bumper bits in there, but they're still out in production. I guess that adds to the aesthetic value of the track, of the course that they're driving through. But
I want my splitter. I want my sides, the canards back. I know those are broken
it was
up.
in Georgia, my boy.
Yeah, I know. I hope the bumper support that you used to have, well, that's on there, is not broken.
That's still there, it's just bent. Huh? It can drive. I drove it.
Well, we could just hammer it up.
It drives fine. It's just this driver's side wheel is pushed back some. So when it makes full turns, it catches the side skirt. But all in all, I thought everything was broken when I was sitting in the car. When they backed the car off of my car and they said, "Oh shit, you're good. You can keep going." I said, "No, it can't. That's it. That's over."
I'm not finna have myself look like a taco shell.
Not finna have my car. Okay, so I figured this would be an easier way to explain this than to talk about this. The car's right here in front of me. Instead of me being at the hotel telling you about something and not seeing it. The car got fucked up. The car got messed up in a way that's not too bad. We kind of had to manage the damage. So the rules were explained. No T-bones, no head ends, no rear ending. All of that was a no-go. That's what we understood as far as the driver meeting the rules of the situation. So that's what I was going off of. As I'm maneuvering through the course, when I noticed him out the corner of my eye, I said, shit, it's time to go, time to run. anything else moving on that whole compound, that facility, they were the ops. So I was acting as a coordinate. Took off. Vert did me well. But remember, we didn't have brakes. The car didn't have brakes. I found that in inspection when I found out the car didn't have brakes. I was kind of like at a loss as to how I was going to control it, but I didn't want to think about that because we're filming, must go fast, must look entertaining, must be exciting. So that's how I drove the car from the gates. Once I noticed the man's coming, anything moving on that property was ops. So I acted as such, took off. But I still was thinking in my head, shit, when it comes to time to slow down, I only have my handbrake and a speed scrub. So as I'm running from the guy, that was my thought, go to a place that was a roundabout where I could control my speed as well as drive exciting. That's where you see all the mud and all of the dirt on the side of the car, because I definitely went through a wet, muddy, gravelly area. None of this place was just pure asphalt. There were certain locations, but it led right into loose gravel and some extra shit. I thought that I was gonna be playing in a mildly tempered area, but when I get through the dirt area, I saw the other car come in and I said, they're gonna try to do me in. So I tried to double back. As I tried to double back, the other car ducked out, came around, slammed me. Now, again, the rules that we were operating on was there's 37 intersections in this compound. At each intersection, we were told, runners, we get the intersection if we get to it first. We were told that they had to either try to come up as close to the intersection as possible and block us off, or they had to let us go by and proceed. There's two cars against one, so as the other one was coming, as I was thinking of the rules, I'm thinking he's got to let me go. I'm going to skate by. The other car is going to be lead. He's going to follow pursuit and probably go through. There's a bunch of intersecting avenues that he could have got me at to intercept. That wasn't his thought process. Now, I don't know what their thought process was. They had a different rule of engagement, obviously, because we were told there's supposed to be no head-on impacts. Head-on impacts, baby. What happened was a real physical thing. So, for sure, we've got some replacements to do. The biggest thing is the control arm. As you can step to the side and look straight at this wheel. Shout out to those Inkies for taking a huge hit and taking out a Ford Fusion, whatever the hell that damn sedan was. You see that the wheel is pushed back further into the wheel well, into the fender line. If you go check the other side, you'll see the evenness and more center. You see the center line of how the wheel is supposed to look in the wheel well. So I'm thinking straight up control arm. We'll replace that. I've already got one on the way. Cool. The next thing was, you know, the radiator support area, which holds up the bumper. This stuff right here, this is all really soft metal, so most of that's not really a big deal. I don't use any of that to mount too much structure point, but I can bend it out by hand. Most of the welds got broken. This is really my only concern right here, because this took impact, and you see the hood line, the fender line. Now, I don't know if that's because this fender got pushed in. As you can see, as I push this out, that whole section moves like this. So we don't know if it's fiberglass. I do see the change in the metal consistency right here. So maybe that got bent, but it's still not a big deal. A very light frame pull, maybe not even a frame pull, just replacing the fender, and we may not know it. But I think that's really all that we have aside from this metal right here being bent. But all of this, as I said, is extremely soft. I can bend it all by hand. So that's the brunt of the damage of this car. I was making jokes, making light of it. They're like, oh, you're not leaking. I'm like, come on now. Have you ever seen a rotary leak, baby? But we ain't leaking because we went through all of that and made sure that the car was sturdy and ready to rock before it got there. So the brake thing is an enigma. I really got to figure that out. Don't know what happened. I checked all of the spots. There's no leaks anywhere on the brakes, but this is what we got. So now we got to rebuild. Now, as we rebuild, the vert was already really cool, and it's right what we wanted, right up our alley. Jalen is going to be driving it here next. So, I mean, what do we do? The real question is, how do we style it, right? Do we style it to twin back up with the white car? Okay. All of the little pieces that, I didn't think that they sent the bumper with us, but they did. This is cool because that's
Combat lights
great.
still there.
I love this other one. I physically saw this one. Man, when he hit me, the bumper flew up this way, and I saw that light flip through the air, and it landed right on top of the cement block that I thought he was gonna run me into. So I saw that where that is. It just left a piece of Gerald in northern Georgia.
That's fine.
But whatever. Yeah, I'll just get some more of those, and now we'll make it complete. Because I said on my Instagram, do we make the vert 100% legit, 100% complete? Now we have a full reason to, because he got clapped. But you know, spit shining, I think he'll be back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will know. So you got to tune in. You got to stay put here. Like and subscribe. You can share it if you want to, but I'm more about you guys supporting me. Y'all that are watching, y'all support is what I want. Anybody else new might come after the TV show, but y'all that are here right now, I want y'all to keep supporting me. Watch this thing get built and
Father and son build
and resuscitated. It's not a huge build because I mean we're already where we needed to be, but yeah, we're gonna bring it back. So we're gonna resuscitate this back to how he was before he left.
Put some more white. I mean, no, because if we make it white, then we're gonna have to put the black accent going across on the side skirt. I don't know.
Do we stay brown? Do we go white?
I mean, if you just want to have coked out cars, then
I mean, it's just about every vehicle we got is white.
yeah, I
Got
mean,
the Z up there. I mean, we can keep it rocking. I wouldn't be mad if the car went white.
neither would I.
Neither would Jalen. So,
Because then when we go to drift events, then you got twin cars.
not me.
Just one's convertible and the other one's coupe.
So, I mean, a full restoration is even going to have to consist of us replacing the top. The top is shredded,
Yeah.
but we got some work to do. So, we'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
So now y'all know what happened. You're going to find out more once the TV show is fully live. You're getting these vlogs, I'm thinking, right at the release of the TV show. So you guys get to see the outcome of the vert. Only those that fuck with me know what's going on here. So if you came from the TV show, this is what happened to the car. And this is why I didn't proceed any further. So
That's why you didn't take the white car.
that's a fact. And so my daughter's who riding. So we're gonna leave that about it. Come on, Mom. Come on. What you want? What do you want? I don't know what she's talking about, but Nicole, tell these people goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, I started here. I finished what I set out to deal with. Look who's back, baby. Look who's back. God damn. Yeah, Pop, what you think about what you see, man?
I just see something that has gone through an experience.